Hello and welcome back to another episode of Getting in Defeat the Beast. I'm uNhumuN. I just don't look like it today because our internet sucks, and so as a result I don't look like me. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and just get right on into it. I told you guys. You know what? I actually don't remember what I told you guys last time. I think that I said we were going to explore some of the powers of this applied energistics. If you remember last time, I was able to store my miscellaneous items into here using this wonderful computer system. I've got like 13,000 pieces of cobblestone in here, which is pretty cool, and it hasn't done too much damage to like storing itself on my ME storage cell, so that's nice. But what I want to go over today actually is a quick way to put your items into this computer from anywhere in every universe. You could do this from the overworld, you could do this from the nether, you could do this from RF worlds, which we might go over later. It's little dimensions that you create, kind of cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at how we're going to do this, importing items from anywhere. First off, this is a new item. This is called an import bus. And what it does basically is if I go and grab a chest, let me just go and grab a chest really quick. I'm going to take that chest and stick it right here, and if I put a piece of bread in here, you'll notice that it goes away. If I put all the bread in there, all the bread starts to go away, right? It's actually not going away, it's being imported into the computer. Kind of cool, right? You can see the bread number rising right there, and before long we're going to have all of our bread in there. Pretty sweet. That's how an import bus works. But actually I'm not going to put a chest here. What I'm going to put is a different kind of chest. It is called an ender chest. The way you make that is with these blaze rods, some wool, a little bit of obsidian. I hate mining obsidian. Chest, and then finally an ender pearl. And what that does is that is linked, as you know, in normal Minecraft to chests all over the world that look like it. The difference, though, is that this ender chest can be dyed different colors. We'll explain that later, to correspond with a sort of password system, as you will, so that only you can access your chest if you know the color code. But we'll get into that. The other item we're going to need, though, is an ender bag, or some kind of a bag. I think it's called a bag.
Things that bother you never bother me.
Okay, not called an ender bag, it's called an ender pouch. There it is. And this, if you dye it the same color on these little white spots here as your ender chest that we're going to put over here, you can access this ender chest from anywhere, like I was saying. And that's going to be pretty chill. That's going to be pretty awesome because I could be mining, right? I could be like, oh my gosh, I hate buttons. I could be like mining way in the deep down nether, or not the nether, like the deep down there, and I don't want to climb all the way back up here to put away my goodies. So I would just, open my ender bag and put them into this chest using my ender bag, and it would get imported into the computer, which means longer mining trips and essentially less work for us. First though, I've only got one ender pearl. We're going to have to go and grab a couple of those for, the chest and the bag. And on top of that, we're also going to need, hey, a cow. We're going to need some blaze rods. It's a good thing I know how to fly because this could take a minute. For now though, I'm being attacked by a bat. Oh, I hate the exploding bats of fire. While we're here though, let me explain a few things about the nether. Some things I didn't touch last time. For instance, those are beehives or wasp hives or whatever. Inside you'll find like combs of honey and some other stuff. They're actually really dangerous. I would probably just assume better to stay away from them in the early game. Those bees, they kill ya. Not really, they only take like a half a heart at a time. But they're so small that it's really hard to hit them. So I'm gonna avoid that. I don't want it, don't need it. There's a ton of them too. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just in our general area. Not a big fan of that, but that's whatever. This over here, however, this is cool. You see this little stalactite or mite or whatever you call it, segment of bone actually, and what you can do with this is you can actually mine that. I'm going to grab this nether quartz too. You guys have already seen why that's useful, but I can grab these, and later if I put them into my oh, I found a fortress by accident. I love that. If I put those into my little pulverizers, it'll turn it into bone meal, I think. Don't quote me on that yet, because we're going to try in a bit when we get home. But the good news is that we have found an inner fortress. Let's look around here. Let's see if we can find any blazes to go. Oh, not you! Not you. Well, actually, yes, you, because you drop some necrotic bones sometimes. Another way useful item we'll get into later. But for now, there's my blazes. I'm just going to go and beat the blazes out of him. Whack! Done. Deal. I didn't get anything. I could have swore I just heard a bee or a wasp or so. Oh, yep, we're in the... Oh, I need to focus on... Oh, shoot, I'm on fire. Die, 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 die. Oh, I got a blaze rod. Sweet. Oh, that's a bee. Die. Ow! Would you? I am not here for you. I'm not here for your hive. I'm here for this guy. Yes. Ow! I'm not here to be killed and lighted on fire. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not gonna die. Cool. I don't like dying. You know what I do like? Is that blaze rod that's back on the ground. I'm a fan of that. I'm also gonna kill this dude. He's got a welding mask on. I love that. Blaze rod wearing a mask of welding. That's a little ironic. It's not going to do him much good. Now this blaze, or this ender pouch, is also going to cost us a little bit. Gosh dang it, would you stop with the... Oh dear. I just burned to death. Anyway, bag is going to also cost us some blaze powder. So we want to get at least 6 blaze rods from these guys. And can I just say how much I hate hunting for blazes? They suck. They light me on fire. They try to kill me a lot. There's wasps over here. I'm just not having a good time. You want to know the good news, though? Is that later I'm going to teach you guys how to automatically farm for blaze rods and really any kind of item that you get from a mob. You could farm leather using the method I'll show you, which we actually will do. You'll farm blaze rods. We'll farm ender pearls. That'll be the biggest one that we need to do. Dude, would you just stop? Would you just stop? Oh, jeez. Die, burn you. Oh, frickin', now I'm just died again. uNhumuN was fireballed by Blaze. Yeah, I was. You're right. You know what? Maybe this is futile. I'm gonna go home really quick, and I'm gonna get myself a little tiny upgrade here. I'm gonna grab me some diamonds. Not the best armor in Feed the Beast, but you know what? It's cheap. It's easy. I don't need that actually. Not the chest. I can actually wear a chest plate because I'm wearing a jetpack, so it won't work. But hey, you know what? This will provide me with some minimal little armor rating right there. And we're gonna go and throw ourselves at those blazes again. But hey, while we're back, let's really quickly go and see... Oh, frick, get out of my face. Anyway, let's go and see if macerating these dudes, or pulverizing, whatever you want to call it, produces bone meal. It does! Look at all that bone meal I just got. I just got a scrud ton of free bone meal. Well, not free, but really cheap. Look at all of that. Much less expensive than harvesting skeletons, that's for sure. About time I got 6 blaze rods. I mean, you know, after dying 1, 2, 3 times. But I finally got it under control. I'm going to go kill this wither skeleton. Or, ooh, there's 2 of them. Even better. And hopefully get a necrotic bone. Maybe not. Dang it. I'll show you guys what those do later. But for now, we're going to go ahead and warp back to our nether portal. Cha-da! So that we can go back to the overworld. Yeah, my direct home teleport stopped working a long time ago. I don't know why. It takes me back to spawn, which is mildly frustrating, but I can get over that. Anywho, we now have those blaze rods. Something cool I forgot to show you guys, by the way, is what you can do with these blaze rods is I'm going to take the 2 of them and I'm just going to put them into the pulverizer, and you'll actually get more blaze powder than you would if you just did it the traditional way. I ended up with 8 blaze powder instead of the traditional 4, which is pretty good. I'm also going to go ahead and take all of this junkage that's in that chest so it's not holding anything up, right? I'm just going to go and put it in the computer. I don't have to go and put it away in a bunch of random spots. It's kind of nice. Okay, next on our list of things to do is we do have to go and find an Enderman, and we have to kill him. But I want a higher chance of getting Ender Pearls. I can't tell you guys how many times I've been in a fight with an Enderman, and I haven't gotten much off of him, you know. Lapis Lazuli. It is going to be our friend. Oh, that skeleton's not our friend. He's gonna die, though. And I have way too many mobs in my house. I'm telling you what. Okay, so I want to give my Thor's hammer down here the ability to have luck 3 or fortune 3, however you call it, like it is in normal Minecraft. But I'm all out of modifiers. I don't have any remaining. The good news is, though, is that I can actually expand that. This is a one-time recipe. If you put a diamond and a gold block, it gives you an additional modifier, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm just going to sit here for a small eternity and add 450 of this lapis lazuli onto my Thor's hammer so that I'll get fortune 3. It also works as luck 3 for fighting against mobs, which means when I mine, I'll get more stuff. When I fight mobs, I'll get more stuff. It's going to be great.
Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Ha-ha! Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
There we go. Like 300 clicks later, I have looting 3 and I have fortune 3. So now when I go and hunt those Endermen like I want to do, it's not going to cause me any more problems by like killing maybe an Enderman and then not getting anything. I don't feel like waiting for the nighttime, so I'm just going to do time, add like 5,000 should be about right. Nope, looks like we're going to need about 3,000 more. That was my bad. Maybe 3,500 actually. Oh, yep, there we go, dawn, or dusk, whatever you call that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to teleport into the desert, though, because that's where the majority of Endermen can be found. At least that's what experience tells me. Something that's different about the desert that you haven't seen yet is quicksand. You cannot get out of quicksand unless you've basically got a jetpack. You could mine your way out, like if I'm stuck, I could try to harvest the quicksand, you know, but I was stuck in another piece. I hate quicksand, though. I'm just going to put it back. I don't want it in my inventory, you know. Let's go ahead and go and look for some of these Endermen, though. I'm going to use my mini-map up in the top right of the screen, and there's my first Enderman. Usually actually takes a little bit longer to find them, but fortunately, that was quick, that was easy. Let's go ahead and slaughter this dude. Oh, I failed. I wonder, maybe I can get him stuck in the quicksand? Oh, I can! Heh! Yes, buddy! Got you. Got your ender pearl. Yesh! While I'm already out here, I mean, I might as well kill the other one I think we saw was over here. Save us some time later, because ender pearls is just one of those things that we're going to use all the time. There we go. Back home again. Phew. We've got our ender pearls frickin' finally. Let's go ahead and go to the crafting table in here. We're going to utilize those 4 blaze rods. Let's see here. And how was it that we made the rest of that ender chest? We do still need obsidian. We're going to need a piece of wool, but I think I might have some. Maybe not. Ugh, maybe not. I should have a pair of shears, though. Hey, that's good. I also just happen to have some sheeps living by my house. So we're going to go and find the first one we see. He should be here. There he is. Bam! I'm going to shear him. How much do we need for the ender pouch? That is the next question. Let's see here. We're going to need leather. Oh, frick. Of course we're going to need leather. We got enough wool from that guy. Let's go see if we can... Oh, look, a cow. Legit. Maybe Maybe this will be easier than last time I went cow hunting. If you guys remember, way back when, I went hunting cows and couldn't find them forever and got blown up by a creeper and died. Something about nighttime in this world is just, it's all dangerous. It's all bad news. Later, though, these mobs, they're going to learn how to fear us. Something fierce. They won't even be able to touch us later. For now, though, kind of sucks because we're pretty fragile. Pretty fragile little new players. Okay, we've got enough leather. Next off is for me to teleport home again. Oh, look, a cow in the base. I'm going to let him live. We'll probably call him Jeffrey. Anyway, let's go back to the crafting area. We're going to put that piece of wool up there. We should have a chest in the chest. Oh, look, we've got one right here. Last off, of course, is the obsidian. We'll put the obsidian into the recipe, and there we go, our first ender chest. Next off is, of course, for us to make the ender pouch, which is a pretty simple recipe. Let's put the ender pearl where it belongs, grab all 4 of those blaze powder thingamethingers, and then in the middle, oh, sorry, the blaze thingy, ender pearl goes in the middle, piece of wool, there we go, ender pouch, done deal. Now the next thing for us to do, though, is we do need to color coordinate these. I'm going to do something really simple. I'm just going to color mine out in blue because we've already got some lapis going on in here. The way you do that is you grab your chest and lay it down, and then you just color it just like that, and I'm going to make it blue all across because blue is my favorite color anyway. And then as far as the ender pouch is concerned, I think that you go like this. Nope, maybe not. So actually I think what you do is you grab the ender pouch and you sneak right click, yep, just like that on your chest, and it will color code the pouch to that chest. Now, the reason we did all this is if I just go ahead and start throwing stuff in here in my little ender pouch, you'll see that it is disappearing, and if we look into the computer, you'll note that it is being added to the computer. That is awesome. That's going to be less work for us, but it is going a bit slow, right? And we don't have time for it to go slow. So how we can fix that, there we go, it's speeding up a little bit, is we're going to put in what's called an acceleration card. It's right here. It's made using this simple recipe. You just get some iron, calculation processor, a couple of diamonds, and what that will do is that will speed up this process of pulling items out and putting them into here.
Having got a lot, I don't need a lot. Coffee's only $1.
Okay, there's that first part. We've got the advanced card, and if we go ahead and just go find a Fluix crystal, I think, yep, I put him inside the computer. We'll just mix that advanced card with the Fluix crystal. We do need to do it one more time. I kind of was forgetting there I do have a crafting table inside the computer. If I go ahead though and put those acceleration cards into here, they don't stack, they have to go in individual slots. By right clicking the import bus, it brings up this menu, and I can go ahead and put those right there. And now you'll see that if I go ahead and use my ender pouch to put in the bread, it disappears, you know, a lot faster. It's just gone all at once. Eventually I'll probably want 4 on here, but while I'm just like basic mining, that's not going to serve me any purposes. You'll see why you want more acceleration cards later. Hello, Jeffrey. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can access this from anywhere. You can put things in your computer from anywhere. You can't pull them out, but still wildly useful. But that is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed learning about the ender pouch and the ender chest, mixing it with the ME system. Next time, we're going to go over some pretty snazzy stuff. I'm probably going to start teaching you guys about automated mining. Yes, you heard me right. Automated mining through something called the Ender Quarry. It is a great thing to do. We won't have to waste time anymore going into the basement and mining because of this thing, and we're going to start unlocking some of the big ticket projects like Draconic Evolution and just some other ones. We're going to have more resources coming out the nose than we know what to do with. It's going to be brilliant. However, that Ender Quarry is probably going to cover several episodes. It's a huge build. It requires a lot of steps to make, so we'll probably cover it in several episodes. See you next time.